0-2 so far. Time to stop leaking oil. Fultz will bring it into the front court for the Magic on the first possession. The first couple of weeks of the season, here's Fultz. Missed 19 games to start the year. Carter drives it and scores it off glass. Sabonis out front over to Fox. Under a split cut, Fox behind the Sabonis three. Knocks down the three ball.
That has been something that they can rely on all season, is that two-man game between Herter and Sabonis on that little DHO action.
There's Gary Harris from the edge, got it.
We talked about it in the open, Mark. He takes it up to new levels, it seems like, every game.
Well, simply put, as Barnes gets a nice layup off the Fox feed.
The first half of this season.
The Orlando Magic depend on him a lot more. It's a different kind of vibe. Yeah, inside Barnes. Man, he is feasting in the paint early in the ball game. Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Wagner, had a very successful Eurobasket tournament and cashes in off glass with the left hand. Banchero transition, got tied up and got peeled. Barnes up to Murray. 3 on the way, got it.
Early in the season when the Kings first faced them, Mark, they didn't have guys like Gary Harris, Cole Anthony, who just got that bucket right there, and Wendell Carter. And I had a chance to talk with Jamal about him as well, and I just asked him, like, what has been some of the challenges in coaching a player back from such serious injury? Talk about serious injury.
He's hurting feelings there.
I feel incredibly, like, old, but also, like, why do I have a 4-year-old when some of the women I was playing against, like Neil Ivey, you know?
All right. He was soon to get his high school jersey retired at his school in Los Angeles. Pass inside, Metu!
And that was absolutely beautiful.
Fox will bring it into the front court. And he left Anthony in his dust. And another dime drop. Great way to eat. 12-point lead, Cole Anthony. Little pull-up, got it to fall. Fox got into the paint. Slams on the brakes. Bucket time.
I love seeing it. I love seeing the frustration in that these games matter.
Okay, Metu says that's how I'm going to correct this thing. Sabonis out front.
And we're in a little bit of a zone defense here shown by the Orlando, and they come up with a turnover.
Monk gave it away. Banchero to the bank. And a timeout called by Mike Brown. Didn't like that sequence.
To do so, but he leads that group in a scoring category.
Banchero sprays it out to the corner. One more to Franz Wagner, knocks it home, and preaches next play speed. So how fast can Fox forget about that error that he just made that resulted in a layup at the other end?
Well, and that is so much, and through this kind of, 16-year playoff drought, a lot of it is things that kind of snowball. And you have to be able to get listen, that defensive segment as a whole, all 5 guys did an excellent job in team defense in executing on that possession.
Barnes counted, and 1 for fun. They ice the ball screen, send it baseline. Fultz gets into the paint. Banchero playing with his food out front and eats.
And that's one of the dangers with him. He is so quick with that first step that...
Hey, Keegan Murray got a little smoke for you, too. Here's Monk. Working on Bamba. Took his ankles and won! Malik with a freakish burst into the paint. On the pitch, Fox to Monk. Barnes rips and goes. Wow. That must be jelly because Jam can't shake like that. Fox hands it off. They hit Sabonis at the elbow. That's where he does his work. Sprays it out to Murray for 3. Butter. Fox with the dribble hand off to Barnes. Same action. They hit Sabonis one-on-one against Bamba. And it's bully ball time. Put him in the weight room. Let's go to dinner. It's on me for turning the lights back on with the huge storms in the Sacramento area. Fultz raging through the paint for the buck.
Is the stabilizer for them. It's kind of the calming effect. And you see this Magic team back in this 2-3 zone, but Kevin Herter goes right down the gut of the paint.
Fox in the paint. One more to a wide open Barnes. Man, he's been cashed, took a dribble first, and then laced it. Banchero in the front court. Out to Wagner from downtown. Boy, got a fortuitous.
2 triples in the entire first half of this ballgame, or rather, now they've got 2 in just the first few minutes of this second half.
Herder out to Barnes. Oh, he's hot. He's a big-time heater. Banchero with the sidestep 3. Little payback at the other end.
These straight triples, they have to get a stop.
Sabonis a little out of control to Herder. With 6 on the clock, no problem. Kevin Herder turned to the bench and said, "What do you think?" He's amongst the league's leading shooters in the paint, non-restricted area. Carter knocks down the 3, and the lead is down to...
We're not even at the halfway point of the third quarter. They only hit 4 triples the entire first half. This is where the Kings defense needs to settle back in.
Mike Brown's going to call timeout. He wasn't happy with the fact that nobody got back.
Into halftime was keeping our foot on the gas. Katie, you hit it on the head. Good team, beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and finish the job. So obviously we played good basketball.
Look forward to hearing from you and Kyle in the postgame show. He back up to 18 Fultz. Turned the corner, got the reverse layup to go.
And it'll come out of a timeout. They'll play maybe a possession or 2 as Banchero takes it all the way in, able to get it to go.
Monk picked him up in transition. Cross-court Wagner. They corral him on the baseline. Back out to Carter for 3.
Has aspirations for the playoffs. His role and his margin for error is so much smaller, but he's really went through the rough spot, very confident, and starting to contribute on the defensive side of the ball. The one area where I think Paolo has him right now is the rebounding area.
Give it into Fox. Pardon me, Sabonis. One more to Mitchell for 3. Got it. Bodies strewn across the lane as Mitchell and Carter went down. Carter slow to get up. Sacramento's got numbers, and Monk with some room service at the other end. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Double team comes on Banchero. Suggs got all the way to the rim for the layup.
And no one flew out at him, so he puts it on the deck. Nobody actually converged. Malik Monk able to at least get a life of its own in a weird way. And this one right now is kind of one of the crazier games I've seen. And you've only got 4 free throw attempts for the Sacramento. By the way, with 8 points tonight, he's got a career 1,002 points tonight.
There you go. And congratulations to KZ Okpala. Good defense by Herder. Blew up that play. Metu elevates. That pass got to Okpala. 3 to go. Got a launch. Float game. Got it. Monk and 1. 107.85. Herder catch and shoot 3. Bingo.
Wow.
Good verticality that time by Metu. We were just talking about what he brings. Inside, what a dime drop. Okpala off the Fox. And Suggs back with pace. Hands it off to Fultz.
That was a little shoulder right there. Yeah. KZ didn't fall.
Pass to Sabonis. There's that 2-man game, the handoff. Baseline drip to Barnes. He is hotter than fish grease. Suggs denying Herder the ball. Good defense on the wing. Shot clock already down to 8 for Sabonis. Cross-court Barnes is really remarkable and something to be applauded. It's a great family.
Well, and it's interesting because Mike Brown has talked about how a lot of the young African-American coaches in the league is Trey Lyles gets up and under.
Like I alluded to it, on Star Wars night, it better be a purple beam. Suggs through the contact, an impressive finish.
Wow, there's a lot of contact.
Great effort, tipped it up, still loose. Davis with undaunting effort. Delhi got it. What a moment. Purple beam going to be piercing the atmosphere for the aliens to see and for Sacramento Kingdom to come together.